Keyleth, I write to let you and your companions know that the repair of West Run is proceeding well. I will not bore you with the details. I say that our children are well fed and safe, our elderly and infirm are cared for and comfortable. Without the help of you and yours, this would not be the case. The folk in charge argue constantly, but that is to be expected. And it is no bad thing. They all want the same good things in different ways. I listen mostly, and do what I can to make sure they listen to each other. Without listening, nothing good can happen. The town, when I say the repair is going well, it is a hard thing for me to talk about. I am not a particularly clever man. Much of this is new to me. When you make a mistake with metal, you can melt things down and start fresh. It is irritating, and it costs in time and soot and sweat, but it can be done. There is a comfort in iron, knowing that a fresh start is always possible. But a city is not a sword. It is a living thing. Living things defy simple fixing. Roots cannot be reforged. They scar. Broken branches must be cut and sealed with tar. This makes me angry, as it always has. My anger has no place to go. It was easier when I was young. I could use my anger like a hammer against the world. I was so sure of myself, and my friends, and my rightness. I would hammer at the world, and breaking felt like making to me, and I was good at it. And while I was not wrong, neither was I entirely right. Nothing is simple. I do not work in wood. I am not brave enough for that. There is a comfort in iron, a promise of safety, a second chance if mistakes are made. But a city is more of a forest than a sword. No, it needs more tending than that. Perhaps a city is like a garden, then. For these days it seems that I have become a gardener. I cannot help but think that you would be better at this. But circumstance has put both of us in our own odd place. You are forced to be a hammer in the world. My ungentle hands are learning how to tend a plot of land. We must do what we can do. Did you know that there are some seeds that cannot sprout unless they are first burned? A friend once told me that. She was a bookish sort. I think of gardening constantly these days. I think it is interesting that there are some living things that need to pass through the fire before they flourish. A ramble. You have the heart of a gardener, and because of this you think of consequence, and your current path pains you. I am not wise, and I do not give advice. But I have come to know a few things. Sometimes breaking is making. Even iron can start again, and there are many things that move through fire and find themselves much better for it afterward. Kindly,